is as easy as a cake? Well, let me ask you, have you ever baked a cake? I won't say it's a tall order, but definitely a tactful work of real stormer. Being good demands a lot. I don't care. Expression is only a blot. I know it's too early to announce a new season, but yes, I do have a news for no good reason. Compiling some observed, some asked, struggles and questions respectively, let me bring forth question and answers all about pharmacology. Welcome all to Is Pharmacology Difficult Podcast. I'm your host Dr. Radhika Vijay, MBBS MD Pharmacology, and this is the audio hub to get the best simplified basic tips, strategies, methods, and lots of ideas to learn better, understand better, and make your concepts crystal clear. If you really find, and if there's a question hovering in your minds, is pharmacology difficult? Lend me your ears for a while and let in the magic of knowledge. So, I know you all know that at present, in the last episode, I just started off with season 7. And suddenly, I have come across with the news of season 8. What's going on? Well, nothing special. I just thought of doing both the seasons simultaneously side by side together, putting up the episodes alternatively, one of season 7, one of season 8, and I think by International Podcast Day, I'll be able to cover up almost around 50% of both the seasons. But yes, the idea came into my mind after the season 7 and I just couldn't resist it. It's been more than 10 years that I'm in the subject pharmacology. There have been put up many questions, many doubts. Some people ask on my comment section, some people ask as DM, and many questions are put to me as face-to-face questions. People are having many myths and curiosities about the subject pharmacology, and I think this is the right time. Yes, this is the right time. This is the right time that I should really answer whatever I know through all this knowledge and observations of all these years. So, what are the common questions that people come up to me with? How to study pharmacology? Is it worth to take pharmacology as a career subject in the postgraduate? What is the scope of pharmacology? How will be life with pharmacology? Why should one study pharmacology? What are the pros and cons? I mean to say, what are the advantages and disadvantages of taking up the subject pharmacology in career? Who should take pharmacology as a career subject? Who should never take pharmacology as a career subject? And the list is on and on. There are so many questions, quests, curiosities, queries, myths that I need to talk about and I should be talking about so that people get to know what is my opinion, what is my suggestion, and to really gain insights before you really choose a subject, a clinical, non-clinical, what are the differences, what are the differences in the lifestyle and all these things as you choose a subject in your post-graduation. Because that's going to stay with you throughout your life. And that fact is actually inevitable. You just cannot get over that. You have to accept it, you have to live with it. And last but not the least, be happy with what you have suggested, with what you have chosen, with what you have gained as a kind of token of your hard work and whatever you have put in your investment in your studies throughout your life. So, no rooms for regression, only rooms for improvement and happiness and the right decisions. I think I will be able to help many people out here who have so many questions regarding this non-clinical subject pharmacology. I really cannot help with other subjects, but definitely this one I can throw some light upon, gathered through my experiences, observations, and all these time that I have spent in this subject and invested rather. So I will be coming across with my suggestions, my opinions, and lot many other ideas, things, and some kind of facts that you ought to know about the subject pharmacology. That is why I have named this particular season 8 as Pharmacology Question and Answers, because basically it's not about the content of the subject but all about the overview of the subject that people have curiosities about. And definitely everything is a bundle of pros and cons. Every coin has two sides, so we cannot ignore the two sides. We have to get to know the two sides. We should be aware of everything, and once we have made a decision, we should be accepting it, and last but not the least, we should be content and happy with our decisions. So I hope this season 8 effort will be a great one to help many students out there. This is specially curated for all the students who have a lot of questions in their mind regarding the subject pharmacology. And at the same time, don't ignore my season 7, social media for healthcare professionals. Well, that is also a wonderful season. You will gain a lot of insights, get to know awareness, and get to know the pros and cons about many social platforms through my point of view, what I have observed. Though my experience is not a very long one, it has been only 4 or 5 years that I've been on social media, but still I think I have something to talk about. I really know a lot of things that I can convey to you and help you out with, especially the beginners and the newcomers. They can gain a lot of insight through both of my seasons. So we'll do both of them side by side. One episode of season 7, one episode of season 8, and that is how it's gonna be a good, great going. So in the end, while wrapping up, I just want to say this was a trailer episode of season 8. For all the updates and latest episodes of my podcast, do visit www.ispharmacologydifficult.com, where you can also sign up for a free monthly e-newsletter of mine. The name of the newsletter is Pharmacology Further e-newsletter, and it has an associated Pharmacology Further podcast which you can subscribe to if you want to hear the newsletter in the audio format. Yes, that is also a thing that I have curated for everyone. The newsletter contains a lot of updates about medical sciences, drug information updates, and my podcast updates also. You can follow me on different social media handles like Twitter, Insta, Facebook, and LinkedIn. They all are with the same name, Is Pharmacology Difficult? If you're listening for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and follow whatever platform you are consuming this episode. Stay tuned. Do rate and review on iTunes, Apple Podcast. Stay safe, stay happy, stay enlightened. Thank you.